Yvonne Foster. I am the founder and director of Activists with a Purpose Plus here in Grenada, Mississippi. This is a front porch recording because we are literally around the corner from our Juneteenth event. This is one of the things that we do to build community. We build community. That is what that is partially of what our project. The most meaningful thing to me about my community, about this community, is the 1966 Grenada County Freedom Movement and what it brought to not only to the whole community, but specifically what it brought for Black people here in this small town, in this city of Grenada. I don't have to go through the whole history of the 1966 and the 1960 Civil Rights Movement, because hopefully you have an understanding of that. It's an intricate part of history, but that event is most meaningful to me because it changed the dynamics of the city. It changed the lives of African Americans in the city. There was a before and then there was an after. And what's meaningful to me now is that our organization created what is known as the 1966 Grenada County Freedom Movement Legacy Committee. And what we do with this committee is we build community. We want to continue the fight for justice, for equality, for liberation, all of the things that march brought to this city for us. Again, a before and an after. And we want to do that by showing what that before and that after is. And with me, I have one of the students, CJ, and CJ is going to tell you what's most meaningful to her. And Araya is not with us today in this video because she is working.
Hi, my name is CJ Broussard. If I had to tell you what was most meaningful to me, it'd probably have to be my grandfather. My grandfather, Pete Wilson, is one of our city councilmen and has been since I want to say 2. And growing up, he always told me so many stories about when he was younger and how hard it was, how his family had to move him all the way to Chicago because how terrible of a time it was, and how everything was a disarray even when he got back. One of my favorite stories that he tells me is when he marched to school with Dr. Martin Luther King, the very street that we're on. And the things he tells me the most about it is he had really soft hands, and I think that it's important that we look to our leaders in our communities to see that we get better as time goes on, but there is still so much left to happen and change to be made, and I think it's important that we learn from them so we can do better and grow, because that is what's most important, continually progressing and doing